Hey gang, I'm Tony Horton, and this is your gym for the next 90 days. Pretty impressive, huh? You're gonna be sharing this space with my workout buddies and some P90X3 graduates. They're gonna be busting their butts, and if you want results like theirs, I expect you to do the same. Now, because these workouts move so quickly, I don't always have time to go through all my training tips. That's why I'm gonna give them to you right now. So do yourself a favor and pay attention.
My first tip is to read the fitness guide. But don't worry, it doesn't read like a camera manual. The fitness guide is a great tool for understanding how P90X3 is designed and why it's so effective. It can also guide you through each and every workout step by step in case the DVDs aren't handy or you're on the road.
Since X3 is all about getting it done in 30 minutes, we've kept the equipment to a minimum. So besides a little water and a towel, here's what you're gonna need.
A set of dumbbells. Using your own body weight for exercise is great, but pushing yourself harder with more resistance delivers faster results, and that's what this program is all about. Typically, men will need a set ranging from 5 to 40 or even 50 pounds. Women, quite a bit less. So grab yourself a range you think is going to be challenging but not impossible to lift. And remember, what you think is heavy now is going to feel a whole lot lighter down the road, so give yourself room to grow. If dumbbells aren't your thing, you can use resistance bands instead. They may not look like much, but you can get great results if you use them. The colors of the band indicate different levels of resistance, so you'll need a range just like with the dumbbells, but the bands take up much less space and are great for traveling. It's important to make sure you keep your bands in good condition and always check for nicks and cuts. Treat a band badly, and I guarantee it's going to give you the same bad treatment when it snaps. You've been warned.
The unique thing about P90X, P90X2, and now P90X3 is that we require you to do pull-ups. Why? Because the human body was engineered to climb, and a pull-up changes your body in ways you just can't get from any other movement.
There are plenty of standalone pull-up towers you can buy, as well as bars you can attach inside a doorway. Beachbody also sells a P90X pull-up bar that fits into most doors and can be mounted and removed quickly and easily. Whatever solution you go with, please make sure that when you're pulling on it, you're the only thing that ends up moving. The bar has got to be solid. If it's not, I don't want you using it.
Pull-ups are tough when you're first starting out. Let's face it, you're lifting your entire body. I recommend you keep a chair handy. That way you can do more reps.
Place the chair with the seat right under you so you can stand on it and have a close base of support if you lose your grip. For safety, only place one foot on the chair at a time, leaving the other leg extended below you.
You can also use this little handy-dandy thing, and it's called the P90X Chin-Up Max.
You choose the degree of resistance that you want. Then you put your foot in the strap. Suddenly the pull-up, which you thought was impossible, becomes a real part of your workout. Just remember to use as little resistance as possible so that your back and arm muscles are doing most of the work. If you're not being challenged, you're not changing.
And for you resistance band fans out there, you won't even need a pull-up bar, but you will need a door attachment to securely hold your band.
Again, the idea here is to be smart when using the bands. Make sure you attach them correctly to a secure hinge on a door that won't be getting a lot of use during your workout. You don't want to get snapped by what is basically a giant rubber band. It won't tickle, so please be smart. Because some of the workouts take place on the floor, you're also going to need a yoga mat or jump mat that will keep you from slipping and sliding. If you've got hardwood floors, you'll need the extra cushioning. And if you don't, it'll keep you from breathing in all that stuff you haven't vacuumed off the carpet.
That's it for gear, but if you really want to turn it up a notch, I highly recommend you start using my power stands. They increase your range of motion. They're great for your wrists and hands, and they've got my signature on them.
You may also want to get a yoga block to help you gain extra support or increase your range of motion when doing yoga or stretching. Yoga can be very challenging for some of you, so help yourself out. During the workout, you're going to hear me talk about using the right shoes, and that's because it's important. Running shoes are created for running straight ahead, but that's not what we do here in X3. I take you through all three planes of motion, often moving laterally. In order to do this safely, you need shoes that provide stability and help prevent the ankle from rolling.
Most of us don't have plyoaerobic or padded floors in our homes. And this one right here, it looks like wood, but actually it's got a lot of padding underneath. To protect your joints, make sure you're never jumping on cement hardwood, or stone surfaces without a jump mat.
You're also going to need a pen. Why? Because you're going to write down how many reps you did and what weight or band you used. Keeping track takes the guesswork out of what weight to use and gives you a goal to beat when it comes to reps. Having this kind of info is one of the central ways to keep you pushing forward. Download the worksheets from beachbody.com and you will be amazed to watch your numbers increase. And if paper is too old school, you can download the P90X app for your mobile device and keep all your info right there.
And the last thing you're going to need is sleep. Muscles only build when they are shut down for the evening. So do whatever you can to get at least 7 hours of sleep a night. You know what? This is a very important tip. If you're sore, or it's early in the morning, or you live in the Arctic, I want you to use the cold start routine before you jump into any P90X3 workout. So, you've got your tools. Now what? It's time to take your before photo and the fit test. Having a record of where you started X3 is critical for your success.
You can find the details in the fitness guide or the P90X app. My only tip for the fit test is to push yourself until your body tells you to stop, not your mind, because you can usually always do more than you think. If you don't pass the fit test, you should consider doing a less extreme fitness program first, or make sure you dial down your intensity for the first few weeks doing X3. And as for the photos, we've discovered that it's the #1 best way to get the results that you want, because if you don't like what you see in the picture, you'll keep bringing it until you do. It's that simple. And if you really want to go deep, shoot some video of your P90X3 journey. Interview yourself as you progress, film some of your workouts, and watch how you change over time. Then send it to us at Beachbody, and who knows, we might even put you on the TV.
Okay, you've read the guidebook. You've got the tools. You've even taken your day 1 photo and passed the fit test. Now you need to decide what kind of results you're looking for with P90X3.
You'll notice in the fitness guide and on the X3 calendar that we have 4 different workout combinations that focus on specific results. For balanced results, use what I call the classic option, which is the way I recommend most people do their first 90 days. If you've got a lot of weight to lose, perhaps try the lean option first. And if your goal is to build even more muscle, then we have a mass option as well, but I recommend attempting this only after doing a round of classic. And don't even consider doing that doubles option unless you're already an X3 graduate.
Women often fear that just looking at a dumbbell will turn them into the Incredible Hulk. Well, guess what? That can't happen, and here's why.
Ladies, you do not have the amount of testosterone required to build giant muscles. You would have to take certain illegal performance-enhancing substances and then lift your own weight in dumbbells to ever have arms like these. So stop fearing the weight rack and know that an increase in muscle will make your metabolism burn much faster, which means you'll drop pounds quicker than if you focused on cardio alone.
When it comes to working your muscles, P90X3 focuses on 3 modes of resistance training: concentric, eccentric, and isometric. We just love the number 3.
Concentric exercises focus on the movements that shorten the muscle. This has the effect of producing the kind of force required to kick a ball, pull yourself up, or lift a weight. Eccentric movements focus on lengthening the muscle, which create 40% more strength in the muscle as opposed to other types of contractions. By slowing this part of the movement down, the muscle remains under tension longer, creating even greater strength gains. Lastly, an isometric muscle contraction or static exercise is one in which the muscle fires, but there's no movement at the joint and no change in length of the muscle. These super effective contractions can be done to maximum effort with minimal risk of injury or stress on the joints.
By hitting your muscles in 3 different modes, you can get the most out of what resistance training can offer. But here's a warning. You will be a little sore at first. It's perfectly normal and a sign that your muscles are improving. And if you're not sore, you might need to push yourself a little bit harder. And if you're too sore, we've got a supplement for that, but we'll get to that later. X3 has very specific cardio routines that focus on 3 aspects of movement: acceleration, deceleration, and agility.
Acceleration is the body's ability to increase speed. We see this every time a runner takes off from the starting block or a football player runs for the touchdown. The accelerator routine will work both the aerobic and anaerobic systems, increasing power, endurance, and speed. Deceleration is the body's ability to slow down, alter course, and more importantly, to land an explosive movement with control and appropriate mechanics. The vast percentage of sports-related injuries occur in the landing or direction change of a movement and not in the takeoff. Deceleration training will help you to strengthen the eccentric part of the movement, adding stability to the joints and improving your ability to accelerate into the next movement.
The third aspect of movement that we focus on is called agility, which is often defined as the ability to change position efficiently with precision. So, how do you know if you're doing it correctly? Well, you need a way to measure it.
The agility tape gives you markers on the floor to aim for and allows for balance, speed, coordination, and endurance drills to happen on and around it. So before you begin, find a roll of tape and let's place this correctly. First, you need 2 strips running parallel, both about 4 feet long. The distance between the 2 strips is determined by your fitness level and height. Beginners should place them about 3 shoe sizes apart, veterans about 5. The further apart, the tougher and more agile you'll need to be. Draw an X on both ends and one in the middle. These are your targets. Agility is all about hitting these targets. So if you don't have tape handy, use patterns on your rug, loose change, or anything else that won't slip underneath you. Don't use your imagination. Trust me, when you get tired, you'll imagine your targets are wherever you happen to land, and that, my friends, defeats the whole purpose.
In P90X3, we introduce you to Pilates. Pilates uses breathing in an attempt to activate your transverse abdominis, which is your innermost layer of ab muscles and the root to your stability.
Pilates utilizes a breathing pattern where an inhalation occurs during one phase of the movement and an exhalation occurs during another. This not only ensures that you don't hold your breath, it strengthens your entire core, including your lower back.
Here's an example of what it sounds like when you're breathing properly during a Pilates X workout. The more you hear the sound of your breath, the more likely it is that you're activating your core. So if you want great abs, make some noise.
Here's a nifty fitness tip. Hit the pause button. I don't want anyone going over the line. Extreme fitness is not about losing your lunch. It's about going for intensity while keeping proper form. If your form is going south or you're feeling lightheaded, take a break. Don't beat yourself up. Just do your best and forget the rest.
Hey, let's talk about what might be one of the toughest workouts for some of you: changing your eating habits.
Tip number 1, throw out anything that has ingredients you can't pronounce. Tip 2, stop drinking sodas and cola and other liquid garbage. And tip number 3, read the nutrition guide. A lot of folks get lost when it comes to the kitchen, but the nutrition guide gives you a clear roadmap and shows you exactly how to navigate every turn. You'll not only get the right fuel for these extreme workouts, you'll discover how much better you feel when you don't eat in response to emotions and cravings. The nutrition guide is essential. If you're not eating right, you're not really doing P90X3.
Okay, let's talk supplements now. Your body's going to go through a serious wake-up call over the next several weeks. But don't you worry, there are supplements that you can take to help you sail through in peak condition.
First, I highly recommend the P90X Results and Recovery Formula. The hour immediately after a hard workout is the most important time for you to get the right nutrients because muscle breakdown accelerates when your body is out of blood sugar. Results and Recovery Formula is made for just this occasion. Numerous studies show that a ratio of 4 parts carbohydrate to 1 part protein is the optimal post-exercise macronutrient ratio, and that's just what Results in Recovery gives you. Plus, it also helps reduce muscle soreness and tastes like an orange popsicle. What can be better than that? The P90X Peak Health Formula is the highest quality multivitamin that Beachbody offers. It's the ultimate insurance policy, providing the nutrients your body needs to bring it to every workout. One of the challenges of doing an extreme exercise program is getting nutrients on the go. P90X Peak Performance Bars help you get all the protein and energy you need, and they taste great too. Finally, Shakeology is the most delicious, nutrient-dense superfood protein shake ever created. It's like drinking a salad and a giant bowl of veggies, except it tastes like a dessert. Besides 15 grams of protein and only 140 calories, it's filled with 70 healthy ingredients from around the world. It's the healthiest meal of the day.
The final tip I can give you is this. Find a buddy to do this program with. Being accountable to someone else and returning that favor is just another way to ensure you're going to get to that 90-day mark.
If you can't get a buddy or spouse to do X3 with you, check out TeamBeachBody.com. You'll find answers to your fitness questions, nutritional support like customized meal plans, and online workout buddies to help keep you accountable. You'll even have the opportunity to chat live with me.
Eating right and exercise. Sounds so simple, but it becomes really complicated when you don't have a comprehensive plan to guide you along the way. P90X3 is that plan from day 1 to day 90 and beyond. Let's face it, you invested in us, and we want to invest in you. And the healthier you are, the healthier the people around you will tend to be. So let's get in shape together, live longer, feel better, and look amazing. And hey, let's do it in 30 minutes. Go take your pictures, and then let's get to work.
Need energy for your next workout? Work out hard. Get results fast with Beachbody's new energy and endurance formula. Beachbody's new pre-workout drink, Energy and Endurance Formula, is scientifically formulated to dramatically boost energy and increase endurance, giving you more strength and focus to help you maximize every minute of your workout.
Love that energy and endurance. Woo!
Energy and Endurance Formula was created by Beachbody's expert nutrition science team to effectively work with Beachbody's fitness programs to help maximize performance, burn more fat and calories, and build muscle faster.
We created Energy and Endurance Formula specifically for Beachbody's fitness programs. It was formulated with natural energizers as a safe and effective alternative to the other pre-workout drinks, which contain risky and untested ingredients.
Energy and Endurance was also formulated to work with Beachbody's post-workout drink Results and Recovery Formula. Drink Energy and Endurance Formula 15 to 30 minutes before your workout to maximize your results. There's no artificial flavoring, no artificial sweeteners, and no artificial coloring.
Energy and Endurance Formula is amazing.
Energy and Endurance's extreme formula is the key to take your workouts to the next level.
I really enjoy it, and it gives me that kickstart that I need. It truly does give me energy. It fuels me to perform at a longer period of time and at a quicker pace.
Power up your workout and give your body the fuel it needs to tackle even the toughest programs. Beachbody's new Energy and Endurance Formula pre-workout drink. Talk to your coach or go to teambeachbody.com or beachbody.com and order yours today.
We all know the USDA recommends 5 to 9 servings of fruit and vegetables daily. But who can manage to have 9 servings of fruit and vegetables in one day? Well, now you can. It's called Shakeology, a breakthrough superfood protein shake like nothing else on the market. This revolutionary nutrient-dense superfood shake is filled with the healthiest nutrition from around the world, all in one glass. Shakeology, the most nutritious shake available today that can help you lose weight, gain energy, stay regular, and get healthy.
Wow, I have energy. And people are starting to say, how are you losing the weight? Well, I've been drinking Shakeology daily.
Obesity has reached epidemic proportions, and so have heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol. These are the leading cause of death in America. But the good news is, you can have your quality of life back. Thanks to Shakeology, the revolutionary shake created by Beachbody CEO Carl Daikeler and health and wellness experts Isabel Daikeler and Darren Oline.
I spent a lot of time traveling all over the planet looking for new fruits, nuts, herbs directly with indigenous people. So we really wanted to provide those foods that have that power in them, that have that potency.
The ingredient list in Shakeology is amazing. Things like essentially superfoods, super berries, super grains, the chia seed, quinoa, which has all of the essential amino acids and it's high in protein.
The unique superfoods we selected for Shakeology are not only the very best in their category, but were grown in the richest of soils to ensure their potency and nutritional benefit.
Incorporating all these ingredients into something that tastes good on a daily basis, that's the biggest benefit.
Because of the prebiotic, because of the protein, because of the fiber, because of the antioxidants, because of the phytonutrients, you're nourishing yourself in such a deep, profound way, assimilating food and putting it out there as opposed to storing it as fat.
Shakeology is a well-engineered product that's far ahead of anything else I've seen. I have patients who have already started on Shakeology, and I've got some really positive feedback.
I started drinking Shakeology every day. 3 months, I feel better. I've lost weight. It's changed my life. It's made me a different person. I'm happy.
Imagine how much more you can enjoy life if at least once a day you're fueling your body with the stuff it really craves. One of the reasons that we eat so much and other stuff doesn't satisfy our cravings is because the body's not fed. So it's like, I didn't get enough fiber, I didn't get enough protein, I didn't get enough vitamins and minerals and prebiotics and so on. Give me more. So next time you're driving by Dairy Queen, McDonald's, and Burger King and Pizza Hut, you'll be thinking, there's gotta be something out there. I remember it was green and gorgeous and blue skies. Well, now it's in a bag, and it's called Shakeology.
Shakeology, the healthiest meal of the day. Available only from your Team Beachbody coach.
If you haven't had this before, you're really missing out. This is the goods right here.
Woo! To get ripped, to get lean, to get in the best shape of your life. Push your body hard, then feed it what it needs. P90X Results in Recovery Formula. After any hard workout, your body has to be refueled with the stuff it really needs to get you where you want to go faster. Results in Recovery, the most comprehensive post-workout drink.
When you finish working out, you have a window of opportunity for the next hour to an hour and a half is when your body is most primed to make the repairs and recovery. You will maximize the amount of muscles you build. You will maximize the fat burning process.
And boy, is it delicious.
P90X Results in Recovery Formula. Take right after your workout for maximum results. Its vitamins and antioxidants help reduce soreness and assist in muscle repair and growth, making your transformation dramatic, visible, and fast, so you're ready to go hard tomorrow. P90X Results in Recovery Formula repairs muscles, reduces soreness, and tastes great. To order now, talk to your Team Beachbody coach or go to P90XRecovery.com.